Okay, so let's look at number 5. It says write an equation in slope-intercept form given 2 points on the line. So I first need to find my slope, and then I need to find my y-intercept. So to find my slope, I have to use my slope formula. So first thing I'm going to do is label my points. So I have labeled them x1, y1, and x2, y2. My slope formula is y2, which is 5, minus y1, which is 0, over x2, which is 1, minus x1, which is negative 4. So 5 minus 0 gives me 5, and 1 minus a negative 4, this becomes a positive sign, gives me 5 as well, which becomes 1. So m is 1. So now I have to use my slope formula, my slope-intercept equation, to find my y-intercept. I'm going to use one point. I'm going to use this point right here. It doesn't matter which point at all you use, but I'm using 1 and 5 just because there's no negatives. So y is 5 equals m, which is my slope, which is 1, times x, which is 1, plus b. 1 times 1 is 1, plus b. Bring down my 5. I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. This goes away, and I'm left with 5 minus 1, which is 4, equals b. So my equation is y equals x plus 4. Number 2, let's go ahead and label our points because we need to find m and we need to find b. M is slope, b is y-intercept. So I'm going to label x1, y1, x2, y2. So we say negative 4 minus a negative 2 over negative 4 minus 4. So those two become positive. So negative 4 plus 2 gives me a negative 2. And then negative 4 minus 4 gives me negative 8. I'm going to reduce that, and the two negatives are going to become a positive, and I'm going to reduce it to 1/4. So slope is 1/4. To find my y-intercept, once again, I'm going to use slope-intercept form, and I'm going to input a point and my slope. So I'm going to use this first point right here. Y is negative 2 equals slope, which is 1/4, times x, which is 4, plus b. 1/4 times 4 gives you 1, plus b is negative 2. So I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. This goes away, and I'm left with negative 2 minus 1, which gives me 3. So b is 3. So my equation would be y equals 1/4 x plus 3. Okay, so go ahead and try number 7 on your own. Remember to first label your points. Use slope formula. And then use your y equals mx plus b to find the y-intercept. Okay? So the answer that you got for number 7 should be y equals 7x plus 26. Okay, so go ahead on number 8 and try to do the same thing. Label your points, use the slope formula, and then plug in a point and slope into y equals mx plus b to find the y-intercept. Okay, so your equation should be y equals negative 12x. So number 9, you have, we'll go ahead and I'll do this one with you just to make sure we're all on the same page. So we're going to find our slope by labeling our points first. x1, y1, x2, y2. I'm going to plug them into my formula, which is 15 minus 10 over 6 minus 3. 15 minus 10 is 5 over 6 minus 3, which is 3. So my slope is 5/3. So now I need to find my y-intercept. So I'm going to plug it into y equals mx plus b. I'm going to use 1 point. I'm going to use 3 and 10. 10 is y equals slope, which is 5/3 times 10, x is 10, and plus b. So I'm sorry, the 10 is actually not, x is not 10, x is 3. So 5/3 times 3 is going to give you 5 plus b equals 10. We'll subtract 5 from both sides, and I'll be left with 5 equals b. So my equation is y equals 5/3 x plus 5. Okay, so go ahead and do number 10 on your own. And your answer should be y equals negative 8x plus 2. Okay, so number 11, it says at a local pizza shop, customers pay a set price for a large pizza, plus additional charge per topping ordered. So a large pizza with 2 toppings costs $13.50, and a large pizza with 5 toppings would cost $15.75. What 2 ordered pairs could you make out of this situation? Well, since we always know that cost is going to be our y, we could say that toppings is x, $13.50 is 2 toppings would be x, $13.50 would be y, and then 5 toppings would be x, and $15.75 would be y. So my 2 ordered pairs would be 2 $13.50 and 5 and $15.75. So using those 2 ordered pairs, I want you to find slope. Then I want you to use y equals mx plus b and find your y-intercept. Okay, so the answer to this question for the equation should be y equals 0.75x plus 12. Basically, it's saying that a topping is 75 cents and a large pizza costs $12. Okay, so go ahead and start working on your homework.